Ange?
Saf, how nice of you to stop by.
It's Saffron. I've realised I'll be taken more seriously in my role if I have 2 syllables in my Christian name. It alerts others to my importance, more so than 1 syllable has done in the past. Ange.
First name makeover. That's a great idea.
It is a great idea, I know. You must not have received my circular informing people of the change.
Well, I know now. You've met Gifty, our new officer.
Yes, we've met. And as always, I would prefer that she call me Ms. Shade during her probation. And I, in turn, will be calling her PC Zara. We went through all of this at reception where you were not privy.
Right, so what can we do you for?
It's not what you can do for me, rather than what I have already done for you. The DNA of the Atkins gentleman.
Yes, you reported they couldn't have killed Harry Smith.
I most certainly did not say they could not have killed Harry Smith. I said that their DNA did not match that which was found on the body of the...
Quite right. I'm sorry.
You're excused. No, why I am here is to inform you that the DNA of Anthony Atkins and the DNA of Jack Atkins does not show a true fatherly biological connection, but rather that of a relative.
Come again.
I am saying that Anthony may have been the father of Jack Atkins in every sense except for the biological. No. Their DNA does not show a true match of that of father and son, more that of an uncle and nephew. And if I were a betting woman, which I most definitely am no longer, I would say that indeed uncle and nephew is their probable true biological connection.
Whoa, did not see that coming. And yet I really did.
Thank you, Saffron. This is an excellent piece of the puzzle for us. Would you be able
It's
to...
already typed up and in the internal mail. I would have brought it with me, but I prefer to follow paperwork protocol. To the letter. I hope one day others will follow suit.
Very wise.
I'll see myself to the door. PC Zara.
You know, I kind of like her.
And you can like her for the both of us. Just wait till you're stuck going over a case with her in minutiae. Endless details for hours on end. Front desk. Terry must have nipped to the loo.
Can I come? Might be something exciting.
Won't be. Kit back on. Can't present to the public looking like we've walked out the pub.
Hate the lady cravat thing. So old-fashioned.
Telling me. Belongs in the last century. Do you know women used to be issued with a handbag?
What for? Makeup?
No, your baton.
You're kidding me.
No. Can you imagine? Please be patient, potentially murderous criminal, whilst I rummage around for me baton. We usually get one out in training to show you how things have changed. Maybe it's not allowed.
Maybe nothing's really changed.
But the public like the cravat, so that stays. Ready?
Nearly. Plastic on the cravat won't hook, as usual.
I'll give it here. Just pin it on in the future. It's much easier. No one will know.
I already do my trouser and shirt pleats with a straightening iron.
That's clever thinking. I'm going to do that. Front desk, you'll learn, is mostly where you pick up the worst jobs. Someone stood on my flower bed. Someone's washed their car and the water's gone on me drive. Oh, and classics such as, I don't like my neighbour's Christmas lights, they're too cheap.
Don't say that.
We keep a book of them. I'll show you. You've been spoilt with all this Atkins business. You don't know how boring police work can actually be.
What's the most boring case you've had so far?
Seriously though, Gifty, you've seen a lot in a very short space of time. How have you been sleeping?
It's been a bit off, yeah. But mostly okay.
Come on, we'll talk about this later. Mrs. Atkins, how can I help?
You saw me at Omega. Can we talk somewhere?
This is PC Zara. She was with me earlier at Omega. Do you mind if she...
Yes. Do you need to caution me?
No, you've just come in for a chat.
Sorry, I've never done...
Just take your time. After we're done, I can run you back to wherever it is that you need to be.
My mother and father were in Omega. I was born into the gathering. I married Anthony because that was good for the gathering. My father got him a job at the university. But our marriage was never consummated, which I assume comes as no shock as you've taken DNA from both my son and my husband.
We know they're not father and son, biologically.
It's Henry.
Do you think Jack knows?
He looks so like his uncle, it's embarrassing. It's obvious to everyone. Under Omega, if a man is not able to father children, for any reason, any given reason whatsoever, it falls to the next suitable person. Children must be born within marriage.
Mrs. Atkins, is Omega pressuring you in any way?
It's not pressure, it's a network, a web. In Omega, you can't be touched, but you must follow.
And do you wish to leave?
Mrs. Atkins?
No. I'm here to warn you to leave well alone. You've been made a scapegoat once in your career. It would be careless for you to let it happen again.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Atkins, is this a threat?
Women have no power in Omega. I've warned you because I admire you. No one sent me. And because I know what will happen if you persist. Someone will have to pay. If not you, then someone. You saw what they did to the other two. Trust me. Leave well alone. You'll be glad you did.
You have been listening to Part 3 of Omega by Elizabeth Parrick. The characters were played by the following actors. PC Gifty Zara was played by Jessica Moraine. DS Angela Appleby by Rebecca Hines. DCI Hannah Kerry by Kathy Breeze. PC Shay Kirkwood by Dean Ashton. Saf Shade and Cleo Atkins by Maxine Dubois, and Henry Atkins by Michael Carhill.